Hello, everyone. Welcome to Designer Table. Designers, let me get that properly done. Today with us, we're going to be playing Scott's game, Survivor Sorority. And then we also have Clover, Great Mustache, and David playing with us today. So, all of them have been on Designers Tables before, but so we should all know who they are. Um, so let's just get into it, shall we? Because we're all tired, so this should be fun.
All right. So we are playing. Let me see if I can get that in here without it blurring. Nope, it doesn't want to blur. I almost had it. Anyway, we're playing Survivor Sorority. There you go. In Survivor Sorority, you play final girls who all survived your own horrific experiences, and now you're banding together to go out in the world and hunt killers, so no one else has to go through what you went through. And the characters are basically tropes from the various horror movie genre, well, mostly slasher, but with final girls. So, actually, Dave, which one did you pick?
I'm going to be the broken.
So we have David is the broken, Great Mustache is the trickster, Dave is the fighter, and Clover is the self-aware final girl. So let's just kind of jump in. Um, so, there you go. That's a lot easier than me trying to get my camera not to be blurry. So,
Yeah.
this is a tarot-based game, but it's a simplified version of it because it uses moves. So you guys have been working with each other for a little while now. You've also been working with another final girl named Jill. And Jill was off investigating a string of murders that have been happening off the coast of Maine. Bodies have been washing up on the shore with signs of like a crucifixion in terms of they've had puncture marks through their palms and not their palms. I'm sorry, their wrists and through their feet, and they've also had markings around their head, kind of like a crown of thorns. And they've just kind of been slowly washing up over the last several months along the coast of Maine. So Jill kind of went out there to investigate it, and she's been spending a while investigating it, but she's missed the last two call-ins, and you haven't heard from her, and she hasn't responded to any of your attempts to reach out to her. So there's the possibility that she's fine, but there's also the possibility that she got into a little trouble and probably needs your help. And considering that you guys deal with basically murderers and psychopaths and things along those lines, help should come sooner rather than later. Um, why don't you guys just quickly introduce your characters like by name and stuff so everyone knows who everyone is, and then we can just jump in.
I'll go first. I'm going to be playing Sloane, the fighter. I feel like she is a kickbox instructor. So,
I am playing Lynn Margrave. I know that the world is just a tabletop role playing game. Whatever. I spot things.
what was that name, Clover?
Lynn Margrave.
Yeah.
David
I'm playing Linda the broken.
and Mustache.
I am Trixie Fuego, and I'm kind of like creative, put things together, and a little bit of a trickster. So maybe improvised traps type things.
So let's just, for ease of sake, say that you get like somewhere on the East Coast, like maybe New York or New Jersey. Let's say New Jersey to make life easy. And although I don't know why, as someone who lives in New Jersey, I don't really know why anybody would want to.
Yeah, I don't know if when does New Jersey make life easier?
All right, well, we'll move to David's neck of the woods. We'll be in New York. So.
Yeah. Ba, 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 da, da.
Um, so, you guys haven't heard from Jill in the last two check-ins. You know she was following or trying to figure out who the crucifixion killer was or see what was going on. And that's all you really kind of have at this location. You know she was basically traveling along the coast of Maine.
Why did she have an app that tracks her cell phone that we have?
Oh, you mean to try and track her cell phone?
Yep.
So Jill's cell phone had regular activity until 3 days ago when it just went poof. You have the coordinates on the map of where the last location of the cell phone was. Um, it's by a small town on the coast of Maine called Covenant Cove.
Oh,
I
okay.
think we should go over there and find the phone. But if someone calls and there's no ID, we shouldn't answer it, or we'll die in 7 days.
What do you what do you mean?
It's just something that happens in this sort of situation. I know. Happened to a friend of mine. Glad I didn't watch that video.
Oh, I wish I had friends anymore, but all of them have died.
Ouch. I thought we were
Yeah,
your
just
friends.
well, I've decided to not make you my friend so that you don't die.
Ah, solid plan.
We'll
So
just
I
consider
guess
each other frenemies.
frenemies.
Yeah.
The four frenemies of the sorority.
Yeah, sorority sisters, so that way we don't have any friends in there. Can't lose your friends if you don't have them. Yeah, I guess we'll take two vehicles because it's always better to have a backup vehicle.
All right, so you're going to drive up to that area or that town or like where you're.
Yeah, that area of Maine, that town.
Okay.
So
Did
So
she send us any like updates on like, oh, I found this out or like that, or is she was keeping it all to herself?
she really wasn't having much luck. She was kind of traveling from site to site where those bodies were washing up and kind of trying to talk to the police and find out what, if anything, she could kind of find out. But it wasn't really leading anywhere. And then your last message with her, she says she thinks she has something, but she's not sure if it's a hunch or if it's actually something real, and should let you guys know. But that was the last thing that you got from her.
And this is modern times, right?
Correct.
Great. Okay. So like we can take her picture around to
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
town.
Yeah. And you traced her phone at least to its last known location. So, yeah.
So what I want to do en route is I want to just get creative here and like make little bracelets for us that basically are metal that would help protect against attempts to like stake, put a nail or a stake through it.
Okay. So
I'm
you're doing
going
that. What was that?
uh I'm going to hit some ghost hunting forums to say there's paranormal activity around there. That way we have cannon fodder.
Okay. And then the one thing I want to ask you before we hit the road is just jot down what your character has on their person within reason that like people would be readily able to get with like no assault weapons or things like that. But, like other things in reason is fine.
Weapons wise, we obviously not an assault rifle.
Mm,
Actually, my character, again, because she is self-aware, realizes that for some reason, though it makes sense, she doesn't carry a pistol.
okay.
But because of the genre, I do have a kitchen knife.
Okay. That works definitely. That is very genre specific.
I'd like to have 7 claymores.
No.
Idol.
Believe it or not, to avoid this issue, I literally put a list in the back of the game of things that were allowed.
I
Because
don't know. Claymores sound pretty tricksy.
some of the stuff people try to pull out is just like, where would you get that from?
I have a flashlight.
Okay.
Oh, and charger for cell phone.
Oh my god. All right. So you guys start driving. Um, I'm not 100% sure how long the drive is from New York to.
Hours and 20 minutes.
See, someone that knows how to say that.
It does.
I know
It doesn't.
exactly how far it is.
It it doesn't
All right.
matter how long we ride. It's just gonna cut to the next scene anyways.
So you have a decent amount of time to make those bracelets in the back seat of the car.
Especially if you hit traffic in Boston.
All right. So you arrive at Covenant Cove after like 9 hours in the car, or approximately 9 hours in the car, and you're probably a little tired, but this is a really small town. Calling it a town is being very, very generous. There's one road that kind of drives into the town, and the town just seems to like hug the coast. And you actually could see a really small marina off in the distance, and then you just see all these little buildings. Um, but there's really not much to this town. The first thing that you see driving in is this neon sign, half of which isn't even working, that says Twilight Lagoon Motel.
That's not ominous.
Um, then you see the marina. You see some houses scouted about. You see also a little bit further down the road, you see what looks like a church. You pass by some stores. There's not a lot here. There's a fish and tackle store. There's like a really, I think their version of what you would call a supermarket, but by anyone else's version, it's more like a 7-Eleven.
I mean, he's not wrong.
There's just not much to the town. So where are you guys going?
I mean, I would say let's go check out the church first because that's probably where she started.
With the yeah, for the crucifix killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
If that
I mean,
fails, we should look for an old man by a gas station. They always try to warn people away.
Jason says there's a lobster roll shack too. Yep, there's gotta be.
Probably.
Yeah, I was honestly. You said what's the first thing we're gonna do, and I was like, I'm gonna go find an oyster deal.
Oh my god.
All right. So yeah, no, I would say let's go to the church and ask ask if they've seen her or if she's been there, because that seems like where I would start personally. I don't know about you guys.
Hmm. It sounds
Seems
legit.
correct.
hmm So you park in the church parking lot. One of the things that you notice is because this town is pretty run down and pretty weather worn, being along the coast, but the church, while not immaculate, is definitely the best kept, best maintained building you've seen so far. Um, and then when you go walking in, it kind of just, pretty standard church. There's pews on either side. Um, it's not huge, but it's kind of nice. Um, there's one really ornate stained glass window. Then it has the altar up on the raised dais. And that's pretty much what you see here. You think you see a door up on the altar as well, but it's kind of inset off to the side, so it's not the easiest thing to see.
What denomination is it?
It's Catholic.
Irish, most likely.
We're in incredible danger. Catholic churches in these sort of movies are always very, very scary.
I
Movies?
look at the camera and I wink.
That's the self-aware's job.
uh,
I'm gonna just say brooding.
After a couple of minutes, up by the altar, you hear the door open and you see an elderly priest come out. He
I,
looks to be probably pushing 70, late 60s, 70. Welcome, welcome. Please come in. Are you visiting?
Now, is this that door that you said that looked
Yes.
like it? Okay.
they're
Yeah.
currently look. Oh,
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, we're visiting. We had a friend come here earlier.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Father O'Malley.
I'm Trixie.
Hello, Trixie.
Linda.
I'm
Lynn,
Sloan.
we're part of the Lynn clan.
Welcome. Are you going to be in town long?
Uh,
Long enough.
we
Well, you're welcome to come to services on Sunday.
When else
yeah.
do you have services?
On Sunday.
I
We have two masses on Sunday.
Oh, okay.
we got recommended this spot by a friend of ours. They said it was like a very fun spot to go vacation, check out the beach, see the sights
Um,
from here. Did you see another person who we were hoping to catch up with them, but their phone's been off?
I see lots of people.
I pull up a picture of them.
Oh, yes, she was in here. She was a very nice young woman.
Did you happen to see? Could you tell us anything else, or just
She was just asking a lot of questions about the town and the Isle, and that was mostly it.
While they're talking, I do the whole like Sherlock Holmes thing and just observe the entire church with my eyes, looking for anything odd.
Okay. Um, I believe she was staying at the motel.
Okay, she was staying at the motel. Yeah,
If she's still
that's really
here.
helpful.
Um, yeah, she was asking a lot of questions about the convent, and yeah.
Oh, there's a convent here.
Well, there was a convent on the Isle that's off the coast, but that place burnt down years ago, decades ago.
And she was asking, maybe that's where she went.
Now, outside of this, was this one of the places where a body was, or is this
A
just where she?
body, a body never washed up here.
Okay. Okay.
Well, we are. I mean, if you do see her, let her know that her friends are looking for her.
Oh, absolutely. I'll let her know. If you want to leave or if you're friends, I'm sure she has a contact information for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I would absolutely let her know.
All right.
Do you have a business card?
I do not, but I'm pretty easy to find. And if you look up my number and information for the church, you will find it readily.
Okay.
Father O'Malley, church.
St. Michael's Church.
I don't know. I don't believe him, guys. He's an Irish Catholic in a Irish Catholic church. That should be a French person.
You're not in Canada.
You're in Maine. You're pretty close.
So what are you guys doing?
I guess we should check into a motel at
We
least
should-
for ourselves.
We should split
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Just to be safe, though, before we leave, I'm gonna tap the holy water to make sure it's not acid.
Right. As you guys are walking out, he goes, I told Jill the same thing. Some things are best left undisturbed.
Noted.
What a weird, ominous thing to say to us.
Well, again, she was asking a lot of questions about the convent, and some
All
things are
right.
best left undisturbed.
Famously, what that'd be funny if we all just went home. Like, you know what?
Well,
You
that's the
know,
adventure.
like
Next, you know what? Good point. We drive back to the
actually,
city.
so after being sure that the holy water isn't acid, when we
Mhm.
step outside, I'll look up the history of the convent on my phone.
All right,
Um,
so
I
there's,
was gonna say, was there a like, so since it was the Catholic Church, was there a crucifixion?
yep,
And did it look like all the nails were in the?
yep.
Okay.
So um, you look up on your phone, and it's pretty easy to find. It's referred to as the Convent of the Burnt Cross.
Hmm.
Cool, cool,
So
cool.
about 70 years ago, the convent went up in flames, and all the nuns died in the fire. Um, the it's called the Convent of the Burnt Cross because the building is still standing, and the crucifix on top of the building is still there. And obviously, it's very charred, so the boat passing by can still see it.
Oh, so it wasn't called that before it burned.
Nope.
Okay, I was about to
I'll,
say they chose a bad name.
Mhm.
I'll
Yeah.
show I'll
That's what
show
it's referred
everyone,
to now.
and I figure like the picture is worth 1,000 words, so they'll immediately understand what happened to the convent.
It's how often are they naming churches after they burn? They're like
What was
that's
its name
a
before?
It's kind of like
You don't see
the
it
site.
in the description.
Well, some of us could go check out the motel, and some of us could go to the dock and see if she like rented a boat or a skiff or a captain to go out to the island.
I
All right,
mean,
Lin,
Who's going where?
Lin Tribe, where should we go?
it sounds like. I mean, it sounds like that's a possibility that she rented a boat. So maybe we should go there.
Yeah,
But
but she
I
might
was
have.
also thinking the motel. If we could get into her room, maybe we can find more information that way.
Yeah,
yeah.
some notes.
Let's start at the motel.
I have lockpicks.
You don't want
So,
to split up?
I don't know. Does
So
the meta character have anything to say about us splitting up?
Well, I think it'd probably be a bad idea. However, for some reason, I think we'd also get some sort of cosmic cookie from it that might help us later.
Can't argue with that, I guess.
well, I'm definitely going
Uh,
to the motel. So who wants to go with me?
I'm going with you to the motel. I'm
all
cursed.
right,
I'll.
we'll go to the marina and see if there's been any rental boats.
okay.
Oh, by the way, you did call her your friend. I say
Oh
before we
yeah.
leave.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure she's dead.
And I thought I was the cheery one.
Hmm. All right. So for the two going to the motel,
Yeah.
the motel definitely looks like it's seen better days. Like it's definitely this place has not been renovated in quite a long time. When you walk in the door, it has one of those hotel counters that has all the little cubbies on the back wall behind the desk. And it also has like a pegboard with a bunch of keys hanging on it. So as you kind of walk in, it definitely has like kind of a musty smell to it.
Is there any keys missing?
Yeah.
Um, there are a couple of keys missing. Yes.
Like how? Like three or like?
It's if you walk over and take like a close look, it looks like three keys are missing. It also looks like this motel has a total of like 10 rooms. So 7 keys are there, three are missing.
So we can do some quick math on which ones are missing.
Hmm. And
No.
when you walk over, you do see there is a bell on the desk.
Ding.
Wait. Before we ring the bell, should we look to see if there's like a log? Like this seems like an old motel. They might just have like a guest log or something that we could just like scroll through before we.
I mean, we can look over the desk and see. I mean, I'm not gonna go on the other side and look, but yeah.
No, that's yeah, but just like look over and see if we can see on the other side.
We kind of lean over the desk. Yeah, there is a notebook. There is like a book sitting there, and it is open.
Yeah, do I see anything with like Jill's name in it or anything?
Not on the pages that are open. No.
But is it like a hotel registry?
It looks more like a planner, and it's on today's date.
Okay, yeah, I guess we could just ring the.
All right. After a
Ding.
little while, um, this old man kind of walks out from behind where all the cubbies are. Um, he looks like he hasn't shaved in the last couple of days, and he's kind of bent over a little bit. But he kind of shuffles over to you, and he goes, "Welcome to the Twilight Lagoon. Do you have a reservation?"
Unfortunately, no.
Well, lucky for you, we do have an opening. We usually do not, but I could squeeze you guys in.
Wow, lucky us.
Will you be sharing a room?
Uh, we would need 2 rooms. And
Oh,
we're actually supposed to be meeting a friend here. Her name's Jill.
oh, I think. Hold on one second. He kind of shuffles. You see him turning the pages in the planner. Yes, she was here.
Did she leave?
Well, she kind of went off, and she hasn't come back yet.
Oh, can we get
Uh,
rooms next to hers?
Um, Hold on. Let me see if I have that kind of availability. Like I said, you guys didn't have a reservation. Um,
I do like the way he's like playing this up. Like, who knows? I might not.
he's like, "You're in luck. I do have 2 rooms near her room. This is very
Wow.
unusual, but it works out in your favor. I will need a credit card, though. Are both
No
the rooms
problem.
going in the same credit card?"
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
sure. I'll whip out my credit card.
Mhm.
He pulls out one of those old sliding machines.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
boy.
He gives you the 2 keys, and he goes, "You want to go up those stairs over there?" And he points into a corner, and you see like the base of a stairs, just barely. And he's like, "You want to just go up there and just follow it down to room 4 and 6?"
4 and 6. Excellent.
Oh,
Thank
I
you.
wonder if she's in five.
You say that out
Uh,
loud?
no,
What
no.
would you? Oh. Mhm.
That's for us. That's for us.
Mhm.
That's as we walk out. I go ah
So do you go up or you go out?
Up, up the
Oh,
stairs.
right. So
up
you gotta go up to
upstairs.
the third.
Sorry,
All right, let me shift
out
over.
of the room.
Okay, let me shift over to the other 2 at the marina. So you guys walk to the marina from the church. It's actually not a very far walk. It's probably easier to walk there than to drive there. Um,
As we go along, I will say, I don't think we got that hero cookie.
hmm,
You might have to do something more dangerous to get it.
Yeah, do we get a fake coin for splitting the party?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Um, so when you walk in the marina, you see a few boats there. Most of the boats look like fishing boats of some kind. I don't know how familiar you guys are with boats, but They definitely look like fishing boats, although there are some other boats here as well. All in all, there's probably only about 12 boats in this marina, although there are some empty boat slips.
Is there a boat rental?
You see what looks like a big wooden like info area. That's all it says. You don't see a rental area, but you see a big like
Hmm.
info sign, and like there's this little shack underneath it.
Okay, I'll go up to the info sign. Anything interesting there?
Well, there's a man in the shack,
Oh, ah!
um, and he's like, "Welcome, welcome. How can I help you guys? Welcome to the marina. I'm Marty.
Hi, Marty. I'm Lynn.
Hi,
We're here
Lynn,
to.
and your friend
I'm Trixie.
Trixie. Welcome to Covenant Cove. Are you guys looking for like a tour of some kind? How can I help you?
Yeah, we were just wondering what did you offer? Did you offer boat rentals or just tours or what
We
all
have
is it?
we have both here. Yes. So how can I help you? Are you guys? I'm assuming you're tourists. You don't look like fishermen. I mean, it's possible, but
Very perceptive. We were actually supposed to meet our friend here.
you hold up the picture.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. She was here. She's not now though.
Oh, did she rent a boat or
Um, yeah. She took a boat out of here.
did she come back with the boat?
She ain't back yet.
Oh, when did she go?
Um, 2 days ago. Well,
Is it
actually, by
that
the time
does
you
it.
guys drove up there, three days ago, about.
is it
So
normal to be gone that long?
No, but everyone's different. Um,
did she did she have camping gear with her?
she had some gear with her. I didn't really. It's not my business to ask people.
That's strange.
Yeah, she was kind of scoping out the area for us so we could go on a camping trip.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend camping out there.
Out there?
Oh,
Well, wherever she went.
Where did she go?
You don't know.
she was scoping out the area, so we don't know.
Oh. Well, maybe she wasn't. Who knows?
Where did you think she was going?
Well, I thought you guys knew where she was going, so
But you told
yeah.
us not to camp there. So where did you think? Where should we
Uh,
not camp at?
well, we have this little isle a little off the coast. It's not really suitable for camping, though, and I don't know. Maybe I made an assumption. I shouldn't have made an assumption. Just don't worry about it. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend going there.
Something about burned down Abbey.
Kind of looks over at you. It goes, well, there was an abbey there a while ago.
It's a pretty famous story. I don't know if she'd want to camp there though.
Yeah, I wouldn't
We're not
recommend
like we're
it.
not ghost hunters. Those people are fake.
I don't really buy the whole ghost thing, but there is definitely something off with that island. Um,
So did our friend, did she rent it for like a week or
um, no, but again, I'm sure she'll be back.
how much is it to rent a boat?
Um, what size boat? I'm assuming you meant just a normal. Like, how big of a boat do you guys need?
Well, if we're just like going around, I don't know. Do you rent bigger boats that you can like live in?
Well, no, we have basically two sized boats. The smaller boats are 69.99 an hour, and the other one's 220.
Do,
Oh,
do you
she
have
must have
day
racked
rates?
up a huge debt.
Hmm?
She
Is
must
there
have
like,
racked up a huge debt.
because you say it's per hour, but is it like per hour and then once you hit 12 hours, it's for the whole day or?
Well, the smaller boats you could you could rent for the entire day for $350.
Yeah, let's go on a 3-hour cruise.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
Keep
How many people can fit in the small boat?
6.
Shadowbane meant tour. He just wants you to know that.
Oh my god. So I'm assuming you guys know your way around the boat.
A little bit.
Okay, I'll give you a quick lesson. It's really, really simple.
Sure.
It shuffles out around.
All right.
Um, and he goes and it's a very it's a motorboat. It's a small motorboat. It can sit
Mhm.
6 people in it relatively easy. Kind of goes over steering and stuff with you. Let me shift back over to the other two in the hotel. So you
All
guys just
right.
checking into your room.
Yeah, I
Uh,
mean, uh, I was thinking maybe we should check out room 5, knock on the door, and see if anybody answers. And if nobody answers, see what we can't do. What do you
So you
I
think?
knock
was, I
on
was,
the hmm?
I was feeling similarly.
So you knock on the door and nobody answers.
All right. Well, you said you had some lockpicks, right?
I didn't, but
Oh,
I do have a
I did.
crowbar.
I
all
think
right.
I think the two people that would be good at lockpicking are at the moment.
I
Well, let's see
brought a
what we can
crowbar.
do.
Mhm. So what are you gonna do?
Uh, can-
I'm gonna,
I mean, go ahead.
you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna pull out my bobby pin from my hair, let my
Okay,
hair fly down, and then I'm going to try to pick the lock.
that's a get creative roll. Draw.
Okay.
The difficulty for that would be 6.
All right. So I have a nine pen, nine pentacle. So that's two
Pentacle.
successes.
Well, no,
I
it's
have
under. That's one success.
one success, but I also chose pentacles as my nature.
No, but
So
9 is above. You want 6 or below.
Yeah. You
oh,
want
six
below.
below. So that's one success.
Hmm.
And I have 5 swords. So two successes.
2 successes, and
Good.
then what's the third card?
The third card is 7 or high. 7 uh
Of a suit you don't have.
strength.
Wait,
It
it's
says
strength.
strength.
Strength
Yep.
is major arcana, so you have 3 successes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Boom.
So you pick the lock. It's an old
Boom.
style lock. It's not that hard to pick, and you're just like.
Boom.
So you open up
Girl
the
power.
room, and the first thing you notice is it's not a mess, but it's kind of disordered a little bit. So you see a suitcase open on the floor. You see some of Jill's clothes kind of in the suitcase. Also, some of it's on the bed. Um, you s-
Any notes or anything
Yeah,
anywhere?
I looked. Yeah, I was gonna
well,
say I
a
looked to see
couple
if
of
she's written
things.
anything down.
What was that?
Yeah, I looked to see if she's written anything down too.
All right, so as you're looking around, you do find like she has toiletries in the bathroom, um, and then you actually find a brochure on the nightstand for the Covenant of the Burnt Cross, and it
Mm.
kind of just goes through the history of it and the location, and how it's part of the tours that you could kind of like ride by to see the old Covenant where the tragedy happened all those years ago, and it kind of just talks about a lot of that stuff. So it's kind of like almost like a tourist attraction that now is part of like the boat tours and things like that. None of the boats stop there, but they all kind of drive like cruise on by, and it's one of the stops that they point out.
Hmm.
Yeah, one of the landmarks, not one of the stops.
Yeah.
Okay, well
Okay.
that's probably helpful.
Hmm.
Yeah, do we like? I go through the suitcase, see if there's any other like.
And it doesn't look like this was thrown apart like somebody was looking for something, right? It
Well,
just looks like a giant mess.
it looks like she threw her suitcase on the floor, kind of opened it up, took some stuff out, and she was probably in a rush or something, and she just kind of
Yeah.
threw the floor.
That's what I'm hoping to see if there's any she left any things behind that would.
Well, make it investigate, Drew.
All right. Investigate draw. What's
She left
my
behind the killer in the room with
This
you.
trophy's a 6.
Dun dun.
All right. Well, I have the Knight of Wands. So that's 2 successes because I picked wands.
Well, no, knights
You
are
have-
high. Knights
Oh,
would be
knights are high?
Knights
They
are
don't
high.
okay, those
knights
are
would be an 11.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Because
thought
one
they went around to being the other types of cards again, the major arcana again. Okay, so 1 success, and then 8 of swords, which no success, and then the devil.
Well, so you have 2 successes because the devil's
Great.
a major arcana.
Okay.
So as you kind of look through this suitcase, you do find a 45.
All right. She didn't bring her gun with her?
Apparently not.
It's in genre, not to.
Mhm.
Wait, I'm not there. Never mind.
We just have that thought in our head.
Mhm.
All right, great. I get a gun.
Mhm.
That'll probably help.
All right.
So what are
Well,
you guys doing next?
I guess giving if there's nothing else here, giving a call to the other two.
All right, well, you would get a phone call around the time Marty stops giving you a tour of the boat and how to use everything, and he takes your credit card and he hands over the keys. And then your phone rings.
Hello? Have you run
And
into the first jump scare yet?
no
Hmm.
question
All
mark.
right, it's coming up.
Just she didn't take her gun with her, and the only thing we found in her room was a messed up suitcase and a brochure for that church, the Covenant. I mean,
That figures. The guy we're renting a boat from saw her here 3 days ago. She still has his boat. He doesn't seem that upset.
all right. Well, we'll meet you at the docks then.
All right.
While they're doing that, while she's on the phone, I'm gonna walk to the edge of the pier and look in the water.
Looks like typical Maine water. Dave could speak at length about that.
Yes. So it's very rocky. Not beachy at all.
Is it overcast? Is it
It's Maine. It's overcast.
It's very over.
Could be worse. We could be in Derry.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna ask if we can get an extra can of fuel.
He looks at I could give you that, but I'm gonna have to charge you for it.
Sure, just in case we run into our friend and she's out of fuel in the other boat.
Oh, that's
That way
good.
we can get your
Yeah,
boat back.
he gives you one of those jerry cans with those things with more fuel in it. Puts it in the back of the boat, kind of secures it for you. There you go, Trixie. Right?
Yes.
There you go, Trixie.
I'll while we're waiting on them to come, I'll go to like a gift shop and get like a t-shirt or two and cut them into strips and get some glass bottles of soda
Okay,
in case I need to make some Molotov cocktails later.
good idea. All right. Well, it takes you probably. It's about probably like a 15-minute walk over to the marina.
I also take an ironic selfie by the souvenir shop.
Okay. So you guys all kind of convene around the docks in the marina.
All right.
All right.
Guess we're gonna go check out this Covenant, right?
Probably the best place to check. I'm disturbed that the first jump scare hasn't happened though. It either means we're safe for one jump scare, or it's not. They're not following the norm.
Sorry, Velma.
Hmm. So, who's driving the boat?
I might as well.
I
Okay.
was.
We did
So,
do the tutorial, so we know what we're doing.
so as you kind of set out, the water is a little choppy, but it's nothing crazy. Um, and you do have a map that you see on the boat, so you can kind of open it up and kind of locate where the isle is and start heading in that direction. Um, it is very overcast, and you're kind of going for a while now. But then you kind of start seeing the makes out of an island. It's kind of covered in like mist almost, so it's kind of not the easiest thing to see.
Oh no, a fog.
But as you draw closer, you do see like a crucifix kind of start to like appear in the fog, um, and it's definitively noticeable. But it also gives you something to basically drive the boat towards.
I'll
As a as a
Mhm,
golf person, I do have a black umbrella. I'm going to open it because I don't want to be written off.
mhm,
I'll take a selfie or a groupie
mhm.
of us with that in the background
Okay.
and post it to the Burning Cross like fan
Social.
page or something.
The Google Maps
Hmm.
page.
Yeah, to maybe alert the killer that we're there.
Dun, dun, dun. Um, as you kind of draw closer, you kind of see docks kind of starting to kind of emerge from where the mist is. So you kind of head over there. But as you kind of approaching it, the sea kind of turns a little bit and it gets a little bit more wavy and like kind of like starts slapping against the boat, almost like it's trying to push you guys away. But you're in a motorboat, so you could easily just power through. Um, and as you kind of push closer, you could see the remnants of the abbey kind of like peeking through the mist up on a hill and what looks like the center of the isle. And you kind of pull up to the docks, which is a warped, rotting thing at this point. But it's really the only place to really secure your boat unless you try and drive up onto the beach. So
Well, is there any other boat that we see?
there is another boat there. Yes.
All right.
Hmm.
Our friend's dead.
Now I'm gonna look on the boat and look for the telltale sign that all of us sorority sisters always leave to leave a mark that this was our boat that we were on.
What is that telltale sign?
Um, it's a little hangman done in lipstick.
It's on the boat. Hmm.
I'm actually pulling. I'm going to ask for help, and I want to pull our boat onto the beach.
Okay.
That way, it doesn't float away.
Okay. So you're actually going onto the beach. Okay.
Yeah, and I'll put 4 hangmans in lipstick on our boat.
Okay. So then you, I'm assuming, climb off onto the beach. So it looks like the beach goes off both to the right and to the left. But if you continue straight ahead into where the woods start and the beach stops, you do
I,
see what looks like a path going up.
I do, on our trip, I drank 1 or 2 of the sodas or lit some of my and filled it with gas and capped it back up so that
Okay,
I've
so
got,
you're carrying two volatile.
yeah.
Okay, so you guys are standing on the beach. You have the woods in front of you. The beach goes off to both the left and the right.
Actually,
And
I stop for a moment.
hmm,
Hey, did anyone bring her gun?
Yep.
Check for bullets, because it might
I
not be
open.
loaded.
I open. And I check for bullets.
it has bullets.
Locked and loaded.
I know it.
So what are you guys doing?
Looking to see if there was any evidence of her walking, I guess.
Investigate draw. Difficulty 6.
Is there where you can like assist somebody else in this?
Actually, I will do that because I was weirdly, even though of my demeanor, I was actually in the Girl Scouts.
Okay. What was
Also,
your
I'm
rank?
really good at investigation.
Yeah, my question was, is there a mechanic to like help out another?
Yes,
And assist.
you could do a draw, and depending on the number of successes you get, you could give successes to somebody else.
Okay. So I'll draw
Drawing
to
3
assist.
cards.
Okay.
Okay, I got the Magician, the
Mhm.
Knight of Cups, and way too many swords to. I think it's a 10 of swords, so one failure, but I think 2 successes.
I got a wands, which is what I picked
Mhm.
as a thing, and I got the Hierophant, so I got one major.
And so you have 2 successes,
Yeah.
and then you had 2 successes.
Yep.
All right. So as you guys are kind of looking around the beach, you do see a backpack, which at this point is like half buried in the sand.
Oh no.
That doesn't look good.
She dropped her backpack.
I go over to the backpack.
We find 3 more guns.
So as you go through the backpack, you notice a digital camera, a half-empty bottle of water, and a flashlight.
I'm going to
And you
check
do
the pictures
recognize
on the
this
camera.
as one of Jill's backpacks.
I check the pictures on the camera.
So you see pictures taken, obviously taken from the boat of the island. Pictures of the abbey up ahead. Um, but the final photo is a little different. It's blurry. Um, there seems to be some kind of shadowy figure in the woods. Um, but it's hard to make out because it's just like really blurry.
I'm
Just to
gonna.
check. Oh, go on.
I'll say I'll take it, and I'll look at it, and I'll say enhance, and hit a bunch of buttons on it to make it digitally
Get
enhanced.
creative. Get
Yeah,
creative.
I'm gonna creatively modify the stuff to see if I can like enhance it. What's my target number?
6.
6. Okay.
Normally that wouldn't work, but the script writer doesn't know that, so it could be viable.
I'm not sure. Okay, I see a Roman numeral 6, 5, and 2.
Wait, do they have suits in them or they have name cards?
There's no names on it, so I'm guessing these are all just the regulars. So I'm guessing those are the numbers that's on it. Yeah, because this has 2 pentacles,
Yes.
and then that looks like it's got 5 swords and staves, maybe?
Which is wands.
Oh, that's wands. Okay, so that'd be 4 successes then.
Oh, okay. So you're like, so it kind of enhances, and you could see exactly the spot where that figure was standing, which was where you're standing right now, is just like off to your left into the woods. Um, Strangely enough, while everything else in the picture becomes clearer, the image gets less blurry, but it's still just like a silhouette.
Shadow thing, yeah.
Hmm.
And there's the jump scare. Good. Now the next
Um,
jump scare will probably hurt one of us.
I'll go check out that spot.
so
Actually,
you
I'm
have,
gonna call her, see if we hear her cell phone.
it just at this point it just goes right to voicemail.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so you go over to
They're not
investigate.
charging her phone.
So Trixie goes over to like check out that area. What are you looking for here? Are you just kind of looking in general?
Like footprints or like if there was a scuffle or
Do an investigative draw with a difficulty of 4.
Ooh.
Ooh, tougher.
well, I got the devil and death.
That's two.
Um, and then
Successes.
a 6 of swords. So
All right,
Failure.
two
two
successes.
successes. What's your nature?
Wands.
All right. All right. So you have two successes. So as you're kind of looking around, you don't so much see footprints, but like the foliage here, like the overgrown grass and like that stuff, does look like it was pressed down, like
Hmm.
something was on top of it.
Like, well, looks like something was here, guys.
If you
Um,
want to go in further by yourself, you might get a hero cookie.
I was thinking I just turned my back to the woods. I'm like, there was something here,
Oh,
guys.
Uh,
Uh,
so you're in the woods, or you just outside the woods?
Well, that spot where the figure was in the.
Where's everybody else?
currently still by the backpack and picking it
Mhm.
up
And the other,
and
all three
zipping
of
it.
you are there?
I mean, I'm thinking I'm still in the dark, wondering what everybody's doing because I'm not
Well, they didn't
understanding.
stop on the dock. They actually went right up onto the beach, so you'd just be on the beach, I
On the
suppose.
beach, then.
yeah, I'm
And,
over by the backpack.
and you're okay. Um, David, give me a draw with a with a five
All right.
successful difficulty.
Difficulty 5.
Then tried
Let's
forever.
see. All right. So I think that's 3 successes because I got a 10 of cups, a 2 of wands, and a 3 of swords. So the
Mhm.
2 and the 3 and the wands.
All right. So you see something move off in the woods. It's almost like a blur because it's like fast, but you do see like the
Ooh,
foliage and stuff kind of like move, like something went through that area.
we're not alone.
It's probably
Well,
just a fox.
we should be okay.
No.
I doubt it's the operator.
Uh, I'm gonna take nearby. I'm gonna look for like a rock or just something I can pick up on the beach, like a shell, and throw it.
Wait, all right, so you throw the seashell in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay, it just and it goes right into the woods, but nothing seems to happen.
All right.
All right, we're gonna go check out this covenant.
And
So
what
how?
is there an obvious path?
Oh no, yeah. So you have the beach that goes off in both directions. You have all the woods, but there's an obvious trail straight across from the docks going up.
I'll lead the march up the trail. I don't know if anybody's following, but that's where I'm going.
If it's dark, I'll use my flashlight.
Right, so you kind of start heading up in that direction.
Hmm.
Um, so it's not super steep, but you guys definitely are going up the big hill. Um, and as you kind of start going up, you really don't see the abbey at all because you're kind of on this incline and you have the woods on both sides of you. And it's like a good 30-minute walk. But then you kind of reach the top of the hill and you see this large burnt structure in front of you. Um, it looks like the windows have all been kind of like broken or they burst in the fire or something. You see these really large, impressive looking wooden doors towards what you assume is the front of the abbey. And then the building kind of, it's big. It kind of like goes off in the kind of like you lose track of where it actually ends on this hill.
Was really good
Oh,
at
you
our
do.
music while we walked up.
Hey,
There is
Lynn, do you see
also
any tracks of somebody walking?
All right, I'll open my Girl Scout training and see if I can find any tracks.
Mhm. And you do have, there's a very strong burnt smell here.
That seems weird to smell. I mean, I know it burnt, but it burnt years ago.
What's its fun now?
Are there any tracks?
How many with a for up here with a 5 difficulty?
Oh, 5 difficulty. Okay, got a wand, which is me, and then King of Cups and Ace of Pentacles. So that's 3 successes.
It looks like there's a fair amount of tracks here, going kind of back and forth from this trail.
Interesting.
So basically, from the trail to the abbey.
People have been here, and I point out the tracks.
Is there any like drag marks, like somebody dragging across or something?
You do not see that.
I'm gonna go approach the covenant and see if I notice any like nails, large nails or stuff on the ground in any of the rubble.
You do not see. I mean, you see pieces of wood here and there because parts of the abbey have collapsed. Although most of the abbey is intact, probably about like 20% of it collapsed in the fire. So there is like wood and scatterings of glass, although most of the glass is kind of hard to find at this point because it was 70 years ago.
Right.
But like outside of like a nail inside a piece of wood, you don't see anything like that.
Okay.
Is there any like lock or anything on those doors? Or
Does not appear to be, no.
I will slowly creak it open.
And it does creak, but it does open relatively easily. Um, and then it kind of opens up into a really large room. And I'm assuming you're stepping inside.
Yeah, I am.
So when you step inside, you notice, well, what seems odd, especially by modern standards, but there's this really large room, and you still have light, and there is some light coming in the ceiling because the ceiling has fallen down in some places, although it is getting later and much later in the day at this point, and who knows how much longer you're going to have sun. But
I'll
And I'm
put I'll put on my
has a lot of doors. Like
I'll flick
a
open my
lot
cell
of doors.
phone light.
I put on my forehead flashlight and
Okay.
turn it on.
I just have a normal flashlight because I'm not a dork.
Mhm. So you notice that on the far left wall, there's a whole bunch of doors. On the right wall, it looks like there's 3 doors. And then off, like clear on the opposite side of the room, there's something over there, but it's hard to see from where you guys were standing.
If we
And
see
there's
a
stuff
shiny,
scattered all over the floor here.
if we see a shiny puzzle box, we leave it here
Mhm.
and just go.
Oh, I walk over to the weird thing that we don't know what it is
So you're
with
heading
my
straight
little
across. All
cell
right.
phone. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your footsteps do echo as you do walk through this place. So
Oh no!
as
Clunk,
you're kind
clunk.
of like walking, it definitely does carry. I mean, not like, but it definitely carries to the point where you're not approaching anything subtly, you're just walking across.
Great job, Foley guys.
Um, so on the far side, there is on 2 sets of stairs going up on the far wall.
Do they look stable or not?
Um, they look like stairs. They are burnt, but it's hard to tell how stable they are.
Trixie, if you want to try those stairs, you might get a hero cookie.
Um, so did everybody go over there, or
Yeah, I
I
went
went
in.
over there.
That's why I put the
Lynn?
headlight in. Yeah.
I
Everybody?
will stay at the
Yeah,
back with the flashlight.
So you're
Just
still
I
kind
get
of,
out. I get out my gun.
you
I'll be
get
in the
out.
doorway, just kind of
So the two of
illuminating
you are
everything.
standing by the
Watch.
doorway, and the other two walked all the way to the other side of the abbey.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you would lose sight of each other. Just saying. So you guys are off by the stairs, and you're kind of looking at these stairs, and I mean, They're definitely burnt. You don't know how sturdy they are just looking at them.
I'll just stomp, 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 stomp.
As you stop with them, you actually throw up a cloud of like dust and ash. But they seem relatively stable.
We go.
I'll test
Yep.
them one at a time.
Okay. So
All
you
right,
guys go
Trixie.
up the stairs.
Yep.
You have to run up to get the hero cookie.
Lynn, you hear coming from the left your name. A muffled female voice calls out, Lynn, Lynn.
Okay, I'm moving the flashlight around towards that area.
So when you look over there, you realize one of the doors on the left wall is open.
Something's over here. And then try to go.
So you
Okay,
head
So
towards
I
the
I'm gonna.
will,
door.
yeah, I will move over there slowly. I'm not saying anything, I'm just watching because I have to keep my cool aloof.
So you walk towards
Yep,
that door. Um, are you staying by the door or are you following Lynn?
I think I'm following Lynn.
All right, so you follow something like that. All right. So the two of you walk up the stairs, and it comes up on like a almost like a balcony area that is overlooking the room that you just came down from. But it
Mhm.
kind of goes off in both directions, and there are several doors.
Hmm.
Do we have? I'm gonna try and see if I can figure out any information about the doors, like kind of listen by them.
Wait, so the two of you are
Oh yeah,
downstairs,
you're
and you're
yeah,
walking
downstairs.
towards the door that's
Oh,
open.
sorry, misunderstood. Sorry.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
go left and then go right if need be. I guess
All
I look at Trixie.
Sounds good.
All right.
right. As you guys start going left, you actually hear. Did we just lose David?
No, I he
Yo,
paused.
like Gabrez.
Okay. As you guys start walking, you start hearing organ music.
Oh, that's lovely.
And as you continue to walk down, you notice that there is an alcove up ahead. So the hallway kind of opens up into this like round area. But like right before that round alcove area, there is an open door, and it sounds like the music is coming from there.
I will go to that door because that is
Yeah, I'll
different
let the
than everything else.
I'll let the fighter lead the way.
But are you
Uh,
behind them?
Yeah, I'm behind.
All right. So I'll be right back to you guys.
okay.
So you're outside that door, the two of yous. Uh,
yes.
Yeah.
I go over there. I like have my flashlight. I listen carefully.
Um, you don't hear anything at first, but then very subtly you hear that voice again. Lynn, Lynn, help me, Lynn.
I kind of frown, but I'm too curious. Put my hand on the door. Is it locked?
Oh, this door's open.
It's open.
Oh, okay. I will head towards the door with the flashlight beam first.
Okay. David?
Yeah, I'm also gonna follow in. But I
Yeah.
have the gun out. I have my gun out.
Okay, but
I
Lynn
got
is
my
in front of
umbrella in
you.
my other hand.
Mhm. So you walk into a very, very small room. Um, it is burnt. There is furniture in here, but between the fire and the age, it's almost unrecognizable. The only thing that you do recognize is you recognize what looked like at some point was probably a bed. Um, but then there's also another door directly across from you.
All right. Moving cautiously, I will head over there, keeping my eyes open.
Mhm. So are you opening that door?
This is going to be jump scare number 2. Get ready. I open the door.
All right. So you open up the door, and it looks like it opens up to a room almost identical to the room that you're in.
Whoa.
But then you hear the door behind you, the door that you came into originally that was open and slammed shut.
There it is. All right. So I say, Linda, what's behind us? I'm gonna keep my eyes forward.
I'll look behind.
So you look behind.
Yeah, I'll glance behind.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I want to make sure I get the exact thing here because I always mess this up.
Just make sure in the description you also note that it's full of lead.
Mm-hmm. Right, there you go. All right. Wait, what's full of lead?
Whatever's right behind me.
Oh, are you shooting it?
No, I don't know what's.
Oh,
I don't know yet. I'm being.
So
poor
when you
Jill.
spin around, all you see is that door closed. Um, so for Lynn, give me a draw with a difficulty of 4.
All right. Oh, should I always reshuffle before I draw?
Um, you can or you cannot. It's up to you.
Reshuffle. Boom.
Um, there's a level of strategy in that because if you're drawing a lot of really good cards, you're going to want to shuffle.
Oh my lord, I got 3 wands, and I am wands.
Hell
You have three
yeah.
successes.
None of them were a success. Or just 3 wands. I only got three. Otherwise, I could have gone six.
Yeah, but you have 3 successes, right?
Just because of the wands. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine. They still count. They spend the same.
So you see a figure. So again, you walked into a room very similar to the one that you guys were just in, and this door is kind of just barely ajar. But you see even though you only have a little bit of space to look through, you see a figure on the opposite side of that door, almost kind of like dash past.
So dash in another direction, or
Mhm. Well,
all right.
so you're in the room. There's a door directly. So you just came through this door. There's a
Yep.
door directly in front of you, right?
Mhm.
And it's only slightly ajar, so it's really hard to see. But you still manage to see a figure or something kind of just on the other side of the door, kind of like almost run past.
So in the third room, basically.
Yeah, in the third room.
All right, writers. I wouldn't normally do this, but I'll do it. So I follow it.
So you go running forward.
Yep.
Um, so David, you spin around and you're looking at the door. That
Okay,
just
so the door is now slammed shut,
Mhm.
but then I hear.
You
Uh,
don't hear anything.
I don't hear Lynn running all of a
Oh,
sudden.
you would hear running. Yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I hear Lynn running, so I
Mhm.
probably would then start going, like turning back and following after Linda.
Okay, so you do that. Okay, so you run forward and you run into another room, um, and this room has like so this room is just kind of like a really small room that has 3 doors on it.
Okay.
The door. Well, no, this is Lynn. The door on your
Okay.
left, because you're running, you're coming up behind Lynn, who's now running.
Hmm.
The door on your left is open.
All right. I will run up to the point of the door just in case
Mhm.
there's a pit,
Mhm.
and then look in with the flashlight.
All right, so when you look in with the flashlight, and I'll give you a by the way, I'll give you a fate point for running ahead and leaving. David, what was your character's name again?
Linda.
That's why I'm getting
We are
confused. It's Lynn and
we're
Linda.
the
Okay.
we're the Link tribe.
No, don't worry. I realized my mistake early on.
So anyway, so you get a fate coin for running ahead, but as you shine the flashlight in there, you catch this image of this woman who looks like burnt, like badly, badly burnt. But she also slashes a knife at you,
You're
and
not
you take
Michael Myers.
2 hit points of damage. What do you do?
Okay, 2 points. Well, basically, I hit the button on my umbrella to flap it in her face, and then
Okay.
while she's distracted, I go back to my friend.
All right, so you're going like boom and going back. All right, so give me a draw with a difficulty of 4.
Sounds like
Will
run for it.
Mhm.
yeah.
This is definitively running for it.
So when you said 2
Well,
points,
actually, I'll give you a difficulty of 5 because you're using the umbrella as a distraction.
so when you said
Ooh.
2 points to hit points, did you mean to health or did we get to
Health.
pick?
Health.
Okay.
All right. And that doesn't give me any penalties yet, I believe.
Not yet, no. The next time you get hit,
Okay.
you'll get a penalty. But
King
how
of
much health
Swords.
do you have right now?
Oh, I have been hit.
So you have 8 health right now because you took 2 hit points. 2 health.
Yeah, I am at 8.
So that's -1.
-1.
So that knocks you
Oh,
back down to a 4.
gotcha. All right, so I'm at -1. So I've got King of Swords, the Fool, and Two of Cups. So that's 3 successes.
3 successes. All right. So you pull back and you come running back and you almost run directly into Linda.
Linda, I got the hero cookie. Shoot, and I hide behind her.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Is this thing still chasing us or?
You don't see anything.
Okay.
Linda sees nothing. You see the
Ah.
Shoot.
room with the 3 doors. One of them is partially open. Lynn is bleeding.
Did I
So that.
notice at all any sort of theme music,
Nope.
Rat?
Because that would have given you more information.
So
Well, then I know to like be careful when I hear the theme music.
so hold on one second. I'm going to switch to the other group, Sloan and Trixie. So you go into the room where you hear the music.
Yes. Yep.
Yep.
So you kind of go into that room. This is like a long, narrow room. And you do notice that on the right, at one point, there was a window, but that window is just gone at that point.
Long
It's
since
just
gone.
open
Yeah.
right now. So you're getting a little bit of like mist and like a little bit of just like the ocean kind of coming in from there. But you also see at the end what looks like an old, and I mean an old style record player.
I guess I'll
Oh,
move.
okay.
I'll move closer to that record player. Is that what's making the
So,
organ sound? I'm assuming.
yep. hmm So you move closer to that.
Yes.
All right. So as you kind of move closer, you hear a click sound. Do you do anything?
I back out.
I duck
What is?
and get
Are
into a
you
fighting
done?
position.
Give me a roll with a 4 difficulty. Draw with a 4
Okay.
difficulty.
Knight of the Cups, the Devil, and five cups. So 2 successes. No, Knight of the Cups is no 1 success.
1 success. All right. So, oh, hold on. I'm reading the wrong damn thing. Here we go. All right. So you get struck with an arrow.
Ow!
You take
That doesn't.
3 health hit from that, so you're also at a -1, and you take 1 point of fatigue. As Trixie is outside, nice and safe.
I know what traps sound like.
I'm not a smart man, smart woman.
Click, 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 boom.
Yeah, I also have my big handle mag light out. I don't have it on because I've got the forehead one on, but I have that so I can like possibly blind.
Mhm.
Ow!
You're always supposed to check for traps.
This ain't a video game, okay?
It's a TTRPG.
um, do I see the source of the trap now that I've
Make
stepped
it
on it?
Make it. Oh, you mean on the floor? Yes, you do see a little plate that you kind of stepped on, a little
I will
indentation.
step over it as I as the arrow well, I'm not going to pull the arrow out because that's just going to make it worse. So I will step over it
Mhm.
as I moan with pain.
And you just see this antique of a record player.
All right. I will turn it off.
Okay. Is Trixie still outside the room?
Yeah.
I am. I'll be like, you might not want to just touch it. Check if there's any strings or wires. I'll like look with my light to kind of shine to see if I notice any traps or anything.
By the door?
No, by the record player.
So you come in. So,
Well, no, I'm doing it from the doorway. I'm shining my light to see if I can catch any like strings in the air.
Well, that would be amazingly difficult because it's this long, narrow room. So, I mean,
It's a long, narrow room.
Yeah, long on the room. Yeah.
Do I get a fake coin if I close the door and leave her in there?
you might give her a fake coin.
Yeah, I'll because I do like traps and stuff, I'm gonna like cautiously walk in, check the quality of the trap that shot the arrow, and make sure there aren't any other traps in here.
Well, you could use get creative to find traps. So,
Okay. What does it mean when I have advantage, by the way?
your nature counts twice. So, what's your nature? Wands? I think,
Wands.
So, if you draw wands, it actually counts as 2 successes.
Okay. All right. So, what's my difficulty?
5.
Okay, I got a 2 of wands, so that'd be 3.
That's 3 successes right there.
And then I got a 2 of swords, so that'd be 4. And then I think this is maybe a 5 of pentacles. I can't.
Well, you have more than enough successes already because you already have 3. So, as you kind of look around, you notice that there are several little, like almost pressure plates across the floor of this room. It also looks like, and you spot them right away with that many successes, like on the wall by where the record player is, looks like there's these little slits in the wall, and you're pretty sure that's where the arrow came out of.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of traps all over here.
And then you also, because you got 3 successes, you also think you see.
I got 4 successes.
You also see what looks like almost like the frame of a door in the wall, even though there's no door there.
It's like, ooh, secret room.
Da 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 da.
Is there an action to like try and like heal the wound or anything, or is that only with the fake coins?
That's only with fake coins if you have that ability.
Okay.
That's where being the classic helps.
Yeah, I'll point out the secret door.
You point it out, so I go forward, I guess.
And I point out the traps, the pressure plates.
I try to be careful not to hit pressure plates now that I realize they're there.
Mm-hmm.
Walk without rhythm.
When I get to that frame, is it easily pushable, or
if you push it, it opens right away?
I will push it.
So it just kind of leads to a little room that goes back behind the wall, and you see on these little like setups, there's like 3 crossbows. One of them
Can I go in and try to disable one and take a crossbow?
Do a get creative draw with a difficulty of 6 because it's kind of attached to the thing.
1. Ace is ace high or low?
Low.
Can't remember. Low.
Ace
Okay, so that's 2 successes.
All right. So that's 2 successes. So where is Trixie?
I mean, I'm right at the door
Right.
to the door that he pushed open.
All right. So as you're kind of standing there, a bolt kind of just shoots. You're just like out of the path of it, but it's close because when you were trying to get it off, you managed to get it off, but you also fired the bolt into the room. Sloan.
That's all right. We have one right here.
Are there more bolts in there?
There you notice that there are some bolts kind of lined up on the floor.
I will pick up as many as I can.
You can grab 3.
Okay.
All right, let me shift back over to the Lynn and Linda team. So what happened is you
They
two almost ran, well, Lynn almost ran into Linda. Linda looked in the direction of the of where Lynn said the person was, but sees nobody.
So there was a burned person. They have no theme music, which I find very frightening. Um, they cut me. They have a knife, so it's a physical manifestation.
well, that's good. That means we can shoot it,
I hope so.
or we could just save 2 bullets for us, and make sure we don't get possessed by the thing.
Like, yeah, let's not get possessed. It usually ends badly.
So I guess, like I look down into the pit, don't see anything, right?
Into the pit.
Well,
Well,
there's no pit, it's just a door.
It's an
the
open door.
door,
Yeah.
it's just an open door. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
This time I'll let her go first, but I will light the way with my flashlight.
Yeah, I'm also using a flashlight. Uh,
So you're kind of looking around with a flashlight. Make an investigate draw with
yeah.
a difficulty of 6.
All right.
Be
Boom. Yeah, 4 successes. Four of
Cool.
cups, 3 of cups, and 4 of wands.
So you find a couple of things in this room. You do not find her,
Okay.
but you find a pile of obviously burnt rosaries, kind of just like stacked up. But there's a lot of them, so they're kind of like intertwined almost. Um,
Okay.
and you also see several crucifix, like small crucifix, that also look obviously like they're burned, and they're also kind of like piled up right next to those. But there's a lot less of those. There's only like 3 crosses. There's numerous. You're not sure how many crucifixes are there because they're all kind of like wrapped around each
Do we
other.
know what? Do we know what the crucifix? Like, do we know like the crucifix killer's methods?
All you know is the bodies are found with this obvious signs of being crucified.
The stigmata.
Yep. Um,
Okay.
but then wait, you notice a couple of more things. You actually notice a
Yeah.
one of those old wooden, like those long nails.
Yeah.
Um,
Crucifix nails.
on Yeah, crucifix. But you also notice that they're kind of near where the wall is, and there's something carved into the wall.
Okay. I examined the wall. What's on the wall?
There's somebody carved this into the wall. They burned in their sins, as did I, but I was reborn in the ashes, given divine purpose. The cross is my burden, my truth, my vengeance. It will never fall. It cannot fall. Without it, I am nothing.
You make
Well,
the
I think
crucifix fall.
we're in his lair.
We should knock the crucifix down. Also, did the bird person remind me of Jill?
No.
Good. So yeah, if we knock the crucifix down, it will be sacrilegious. But I think that's a source of this person's power. Or or she's a normal person who likes to kill people, in which case it will just anger them.
Either way, I think it's a good idea though. So let's knock the cross over.
So what do you do?
I think we're going to go back into the main place. So the cross is like at the top floor.
Oh, you mean the burn cross? That's on the roof.
All right, we should go up one more
No.
step. Well, we should find a way to the roof.
We could just try burning the church down again.
I think
So where are you
maybe.
guys going? You're trying to go back
Oh,
towards the main.
actually, what I'll do is I'll text our friends and say, actually, I'll take a
You
picture of,
have you have
No
no
signal.
signal.
of course.
you the self-aware should have saw that one coming.
Oh, well, this makes sense. Can still take a picture of it though for later.
Yeah, absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
So you heading
Uh,
back out to the main area?
Yeah, we should
I'm
go
gonna
back to the
take all
main
the
area.
rosary beads, like the jangle of
Okay.
rosary beads.
Yeah. As you
Now,
kind of try to walk out, you realize that that door that was originally open that you walked through is now locked.
Hell yeah. Uh,
I have lockpicks.
I have a crowbar.
Well, who's doing
Well,
what?
we'll rely on the crowbar. I think the time for stealth has ended.
All right, give me a draw with a difficulty of. You have a crowbar. I'll say it's a difficulty 6.
All right. Let's see. I do not. I have one success, I think, because I have the Three of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So just the Three of Swords.
No, nothing. Matter of fact, take a point of fatigue. You're like, "Ugh, ugh."
All right, let
All
me try
right.
this. I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Go ahead. That's a get creative.
Oh, what's my difficulty?
Difficulty would be 5.
I have the Wand of Page. Is that 2? Because wands is my thing.
You'd have advantage on get creative. I don't think you do.
Oh no, I don't. You're right. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, mine is 1 though. But yeah, I'm not. I don't have advantage on Get Creative. So I have 1. I have the Fool and the Page of Cups. So I got 3
Oh, you got 3
just because.
successes.
Yeah, for the face cards.
All right,
Two of
so
them
you
are
managed
upside
to
down.
pick it. You managed to pick it and open it, and you're back in the main area.
Magic.
Hmm.
I used to like do. Well,
Oh,
my
thank God.
brother is a dork, but he's a magician.
Uh,
So let's see if
okay,
we
so we're
can
back.
find a place to go upstairs and maybe find that cross and knock it down.
So you're by the left wall. There's a lot of doors on that wall. The right wall, you saw 3 doors, and you know the other 2 went across to see what was on the other end, and they haven't been back, or you at
Shall
least
we
don't
go to
see
where
it.
they went?
Uh,
I'll go that way. Worst comes to worst, we find their dead bodies, and that would be sad. But since they're not your friends, maybe they'll be okay.
I hope so.
So let me shift back to them, Trixie and Sloane. So now you have a crossbow, and you're in that room.
All right. Let's. There's not much more in this room.
Yeah, there's not any other doors in this room.
No, not in this
Okay.
room. No.
All right. Yeah, I'll start
No.
to make
There
my
was
way here.
doors.
Yeah.
There was doors in the hallway that you came down.
Right.
Yeah, we'll go back to the hallway.
Mhm. So you're back in the hallway. To your left is the way you came from, and you know it also goes further in that direction. But to your right is like that alcove area.
You want to check the alcove area?
Yeah, I'd see if there's anything interesting in the alcove.
All right. I'll go check out the alcove because
All right.
I can take a hit better.
I'm gonna squat down as I'm like looking at the floor and stuff.
Okay, so when you walk in there, it's just this little like round alcove kind of area. There's 2 windows out there that kind of look out over the island, but which you could barely see at this point because the sun is pretty much almost completely down. so it's getting kind of dark. But you kind of see those kind of look out. But that's all you see there.
All right. Well, there's not much here. Um, your choice now, Trixie.
Well, that's all that's to that side. So we'd have to go
Yep.
the other way now.
Go the
right?
other way. Let's go the other way.
All right, so you start walking the other way. You pass one door. You keep going.
Do we hear the sound of like a crowbar trying to open a door or anything down below?
That room, the Abbey is big, and that room basically goes almost the entire length of the Abbey. So,
Do we want to open up any more of these doors?
I want to. While she's considering opening the door, I want to take out my my kit and stuff and see if I can create a local Wi-Fi network for our phones to connect to, so we can communicate with each other.
Yeah.
that's not. That's beyond getting creative. That's like
That's genre breaking. You
that's
can't do
that's a,
that.
that's a step too far.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and open this door that we're at. See what happens.
So you open that door,
Yep.
and it opens what looks like. Again, it's hard to know for a fact, 100% certain, but you're pretty certain. There's all these burnt tables. A lot of them are kind of like broken and shattered. But it doesn't take a big stretch of the imagination to realize this is a commune. This was the communal like eating area.
All right. Do we want to go try to meet up with our friends?
I mean, I'm sure they would call us. I do want to go back to the stairs.
Okay.
Okay.
And some of the stuff that I put that I would have is wire and bells, and I want to multi-tool and snips and stuff. So I want to like string a wire across the stairs and put a bell on it, so that if somebody walks up, right, they'll.
That's get creative with a difficulty of 7.
All right. See, I got the tower,
That's
the high
1,
priestess,
2.
and a 2 of cups.
So that's
So
3 successes. So yeah, you set that whole thing up. You have that whole thing trapped to like ring as so anyone comes up there.
Yeah, so we know if there's somebody coming up behind us.
Mhm.
And then let's
go the right way.
Well, there's more to the left, right?
There's more going down the hallway, and then there's this room.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll go down the hallway a little bit more. See what else there is.
You come to another door.
Is
What are the
it locked?
chances?
Yeah.
No, it's open.
I'll open it.
It opens up to what looks like a small chapel. I mean, burnt, but a small chapel nevertheless. You see the burnt pews, the altar.
Does it look like there's egress to the roof from the chapel?
There's not from the chapel, no.
Okay.
Hold on one second. At this point, Lynn and Linda would get to the base of the stairs.
Now, I'm just saying that there is an 80% chance that if you hear something and shoot, it will be one of us. It's not your fault if that happens. It's just what writers do. So we start going.
But what if it's not, and then I wait, and then I get stabbed?
Well, that can happen too. Though that's not as likely because that's not as dramatic. Unless they have. Wait, I'll let you know if I hear tense music. Because if we hear tense music, then yeah, I'll let you know to just shoot.
Yeah, please let me know if you hear tense music.
Do not hear tense music.
All right.
Let's get.
I keep
So
going
you
up
go
the
up the
stairs.
stairs. Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay. And I will occasionally look behind us just in case we get surprised. And I expect every time I turn around to see her right there in front of me.
All right, so hold on. So is Sloan and Trixie going into the chapel, or are they continuing down the hallway?
Does it look like everything's burnt? Or does it look like there might be like an
Oh,
altar?
no. In none of these rooms, nothing. In most of these rooms, everything isn't burnt to like beyond repair, but everything is somewhat burnt, and
Okay.
some things are burnt to ashes.
I
So
would
there
say
is,
we continue on. I mean,
Yeah. Keep going. There doesn't seem to be anything.
all right. So you keep going, and you get to a point where it turns left the hallway and continues going down.
Yeah. I'll peek my head around the corner real quick.
It looks like it keeps going down.
Okay.
we'll head
Um,
that way.
you don't see any doors along this hallway except for one up ahead, kind of at the end of the hallway. So you head
I
for
will.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll head for that. And as we do, I load the crossbow.
All right. So hold on one second. So as you guys are going up the stairs, you notice like something large kind of gets pushed off the top and is coming right at you. So who is first?
I believe it was Linda.
Linda. What are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
doing?
No, I'm
You have
first.
like a second to react as this thing comes tumbling down towards you. And
Oh,
you
we're
realize
shooting
it's
it.
this large, like wooden table that's
Oh, it's
burnt.
just a wooden table. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it's kind
Uh,
of just pushed off. It's like it's just right at you.
Wooden
yeah.
table ready for bullets.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. No, that's not going to be as useful for this. I'm gonna try and like, because like tables like have large areas where they're not. It's is it coming down like full flat first?
Oh no, it's tumbling.
Uh, I'm gonna try and dodge to the side of it.
That's difficulty 4, and that would we'll give you run for it.
All right, let's run
What do
for
you
it.
have disadvantage in?
Get creative and rally.
Cool. Okay.
Ooh, hell yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's 3 successes.
So you effortlessly sidestep, and this thing comes tumbling at Lynn. What is Lynn doing?
If I had my umbrella, I'd put my umbrella up, but I don't have my umbrella.
Hmm.
I think I shall just step to the side as well.
Make a run for it, Drew.
All right. My difficulty is one higher though,
Yep.
or one lower.
One lower,
So
so
what's
that'd be 4.
4? Okay. I got the High Priestess,
That's
but
one.
otherwise, oh, and I got a 2 as well, so I'm good.
So you have 2 successes.
Yeah.
All right. So 2 successes is only a partial success. Um, so you do get hit by the table, not fully, but you definitely get hit by the table, which kind of pushes you back and kind of slams you into the wall.
Ow.
You manage to avoid the brunt of the impact, but you do take a point of fatigue from basically slamming into the wall.
My fatigue is now 9.
That's fine. You don't start losing for fatigue.
6 to 8.
Mhm.
Gotcha.
Is 6? Oh no, wait. So you, what is your fatigue now?
9.
9. Okay, you're still good.
All right. I also say, damn you, Apocalypse World, and your partial successes.
But the Trixie and Sloan does hear that like boom, 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 boom coming from behind you guys.
Yeah. I'll turn and
Turn around.
scan with the flashlight.
So you basically go back to the turn where you just came from, and you look down, and you don't see anything. It's going to go straight down.
I don't like this place, Trixie.
Is it trying to draw us away from that door?
It's a possibility. Let's go to the door.
All right, so you go over to the door,
Yep.
you open it, and there's a flight of stairs going up and down.
Up and down.
It's a
Up and
stairwell going
down.
up and down.
Let's go up.
Well, now we might should find the rest of the team.
I
If you split up,
suppose.
you'll both get hero cookies.
Yeah, you could go down and I could go up.
Let's go find the team. See what they figured out.
Sloan has no interest in fate coins. So you're going to go back to the way you came?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys continue up the stairs, Lynn and Linda?
Yeah, I think we're going now back up the stairs now that we've,
All right. So
defeated the
as
table.
you reach the top of the stairs, you kind of trip over something and you hear bells go off.
Great.
Oh,
We triggered an alarm.
I'm going to hearing the bell go off. I'm going to pull out one of my Molotov cocktails and have my lighter ready.
bells are always a bad sign.
I will aim my crossbow down.
So you're in the hallway and it goes left to right. But if you look to the right, you will see Sloan and Trixie kind of coming down from that direction.
Hey, it's us.
You guys should have known to look for the bell trap.
What?
Sorry, there was a table thrown at us. Did you guys throw the table at us?
No?
Absolutely not.
Oh, I found the bird person who's tried to kill people. Oh, and we want to go to the roof to break that cross because they say that that's their power. Or we'll just make them really mad and they'll run up and try to kill us.
But either way, we're for it.
Well, we did find some stairs up.
Yep. We want to go that way?
Let's go. Be careful though. We're in apocalypse world, so there'll be partial successes.
You really say so many things that make so little sense.
Some of the sense. Yeah. And we will go back to that door and go up.
All right, so you go up and it actually brings you up to the roof, and you're kind of like in a little tower on the roof. It's dark out, plus it was misty from before, so you really don't see much of anything. But based on where you're situated and the fact that you could see the mist and it's colder up here, you're pretty confident that you're on the roof.
Side note, I do love apocalypse world. I'm joking.
Yeah, so take careful steps, guys. You never know when the roof will cave in.
What do you do?
That would make it easier for the cross to fall.
Yeah, I guess let's spread out a little bit and take careful steps forward.
So you're leaving the tower.
Yeah.
All right. So you do hear the wind, and it's almost this like low, almost like mournful wind, kind of like blowing over the roof. It's not strong enough to knock you guys over, but it is definitely windy up here.
It's worse than I thought. We're in an indie film. That doesn't usually end well for us.
So are you guys
but-
walking forward across through the mist and darkness?
buddy system. Hold hands.
Yeah.
Why is there an extra hand?
Oh no!
Whatchamacallit? Everybody give me... We'll use run for it, even though it's not. It's the closest thing. Give me a run for it with a difficulty of 6 draw.
Okay, I have a 5.
I got Emperor and the Star. So I got 2 successes.
What's your third card?
The King of Cups.
I got
4 successes.
2 successes.
I got a 1 success, and that was because I got the lovely King of Pentacles.
All right, so you have
10
Oh,
one.
and the
alive.
Hermit. Sorry, two successes. I also got the Hermit.
So Lynn got 2 successes. Linda got 2 successes.
No, Linda got 4 successes.
Sloan got
What?
2 successes.
Sloan got 2 successes, and Trixie.
2.
So basically, everyone but Sloan got 2 successes.
Correct.
No, I got 4.
Oh, you go for so
Yeah, 2
Sloan
of
got
cups,
how
4 of
many?
wands.
Sloan got
and 10
2.
of wands.
So everybody but Linda.
Everybody but Linda. I mixed the two of them up. Okay, so Linda is fine. The rest of you kind of hit patches of roof that partially give way, and you guys kind of like lose your balance a little bit. Kind of like gives you a little bit of a scare there, but you know you didn't plummet through to the floor below. So, but you now have a pretty good idea that this roof isn't exactly stable.
Right.
So you're gonna kind of push ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we're aiming to get to the cross, right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Still listening to that theme music.
So as you guys kind of push together, and I mean you're on a roof, so you don't have like a lot of leeway here. So like, how are you guys walking? Are you going like 2 by 2 by single file? Like, what are you doing?
Probably single
like
file, right?
holding
Single
hands,
file.
one person in front, so that all they can pull back.
Pressed against the wall.
So what's the order?
Probably me first because I'd be willing to sacrifice
Mhm.
myself.
I'm probably
And
pretty
who's
early on
second?
there too.
So you're second,
Yeah.
Linda.
All right.
And then who's
So
last? Like Trixie and Lynn.
Trixie, if you want that hero cookie, you will go last.
Yeah,
I
I'll
can do
I'll
it.
be at the
I
end.
already- Yeah,
All right.
I already
So-
have a hero cookie. I got it because I ran ahead.
Well, we all have one.
Well, now you have Lynn has 2.
Right.
All right. So as you kind of move ahead, you see Sloane sees the crucifix kind of take form in the mist in the distance. It looks like somebody might be tied or strapped to the crucifix.
Of course.
No, our friend.
Well, right now, Sloane is the only one who sees it.
I will say, oh no, somebody's trapped up here, and move forward faster.
So you start moving forward faster. Is everyone kind of
Classic
picking
mistake.
up their speed here?
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm still going to be
Yeah.
So as you're kind of walking along, Lynn, something grabs your foot. Something
Of course.
strong grabs your foot and kind of yanks downward. Give me a. Well, what are you doing when that happens?
What am I doing when that happens? I am going to take a piece of the roof that is loose and just throw it down on the guy
So
or
that
the
would
thing.
be a fight back draw with a difficulty of 3.
All right. All right, dude. Hopefully this isn't Jill. So I got a 2, which works. Yeah, I got 1 success.
Ooh, okay. So hold on 1 second. Mhm. All right, so it kind of yanks you, and you basically get pulled straight through the roof. You take. So you take 2 wounds, 2 health. So what's your health right now?
My health is 6.
You're still only -1, but if you take another point of damage, you drop to -2, and your fatigue goes down 1 as well.
Okay, my fatigue is currently 8.
And we're going to do a fear draw because this is kind of scary. So give me a draw with. Hold on a second. Let me find the best difficulty here. I probably should have done this when you got stabbed, but I forgot. So it's all good. So
I'm a tough cookie.
Or when the table was falling on them.
yeah. So that's going to be a difficulty of 5.
All right, here we go.
And you're at -2 right now, right?
So that knocks you down
Yep.
to -3. I
Yeah,
mean, that knocks
I
you
got.
down to 3. It knocks you down to 3.
Oh, okay.
Because you got -1 from health and -1 from fatigue, right?
Well, what's your fatigue?
My fatigue is 8.
Yeah, you're -1 and -1, so that's minus. Well, you're -2, so yeah, that brings you down to a 3.
All right, I got an ace of cups and an ace of swords. So
So
two
2
successes.
successes or 3 successes?
Hmm?
How many successes?
Two.
2 successes. You take 1 point of fear.
All right. I spend
And
my
you get
hero
kind
cookie
of pulled through
and
it,
heal myself.
and you kind of just see this in a blur. You kind of get pulled through the floor, and you have like rafters there, and you see this figure that looks like they're dressed in a habit and has you by the ankle and kind of like yanks you down, and you go falling down to the floor below. That's where you take the damage from.
Hmm.
Um, you guys would hear like a scream and like a kind of like stuff breaking from behind you. Especially, I think Trixie was in front of them.
No, I was in
Hmm.
the back. So
I thought
Yeah, and
Lee.
I was second.
Wait, who was in the back?
Trixie was in the back.
All right, well then you saw this in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, yeah, actually, I'm okay right now because I have a fear of 11. I'm pretty like tough against fear, so I'm okay fear wise.
Hmm.
But I'm pretty hurt.
So you're lying on the floor, kind of looking up at the ceiling, and you just kind of see that figure kind of like just move along the rafters and just kind of disappear.
Yeah, I'll shine my
Yeah,
light down so I can spot.
I
You,
kind of peer
There's no
it.
way I can shoot
I,
at him, right?
I peer at the darkness, and I'm like, Sister McConaughey, is that you? Remembering like my Catholic school.
oh.
I'm okay, guys. Knocked out the cross. I'll try to
I
find
will.
my way back up.
I will head towards the cross then, if that's the case.
All right, so you head towards the cross. I'm assuming everyone else is just following.
Yeah, I got gun out, ready to.
Do you have a flashlight?
I do have a
I have my cell
flashlight.
Lynn?
phone.
Does Lynn have a flashlight?
I have flashlight.
Okay. I'll keep moving around the hole, then follow behind those two.
All right. So you get so Sloan would get to the crucifix, and there is a body there, and it is Sloane's.
Sloane's body is
Oh,
there.
not Sloan. I'm sorry, Jill's.
Oh my, that's a scary.
Oh my god. That would have been good. Though. That might be a whole different adventure.
Is she breathing or
Oh no,
dead?
she's dead.
Dead.
But she is actually nailed to the crucifix. And she does have a crown of thorns around her head.
Well, this is sad. Linda, you said we have to destroy this cross?
That's what the marking said on the thing that was carved into the side of the church.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll get my handyman kit out of my backpack and pull out the like folding saw. Start to.
So when you start going like soaring like that from behind the crucifix, this I mean it's hard to see up here because you got the mist and everything, but this figure, all you kind of see is like the shadows of what basically looks like a nun because of the habit. And she just lunges at you. How do you react when she lunges at you?
When she lunges.
Say, I like to say she's having none of this.
um. I'll.
Can I use my fate coin to protect someone from harm and protect them?
Absolutely.
And I'm going to go ahead and do a backwards kick and kick this person.
All right, so hold on 1 second. And you're the fighter, right?
Yeah, I'm the fighter.
All right. So how many fake coins do you have?
Just one, just the one.
All right. So you spend the one. Do a fight back draw. The difficulty is, hold on 1 second. The difficulty is 4.
3 successes.
All right. So you kick them. You manage to kind of jump in the way and you kick them, and you definitely landed solidly. Um, but she barely moves when you do that. So that was your reaction. What
Yep.
is Linda and Trixie doing?
Um, I well, I'll let what's Linda doing?
I'd say something, but my player is preventing me from doing it because I'm not there.
uh, okay, so we're trying to.
So there's a big crucifix up ahead.
Yeah.
Trixie was trying to saw it down when this figure came leaping out with a knife to stab Trixie. Sloan went all action movie into this spinning back kick to
Yeah.
jump in the way between the two of them and kick this person. And now, what are you doing?
I mean, I'll probably pull out the gun and shoot at them.
Do a fight back draw.
All right. Let's see. Let's draw my 3 cards.
Well, while they're doing that, can I do my mag light right in their eyes so they can't see the gunshot coming and help
Yeah.
Linda?
Mhm.
Hell yeah! All right. It's probably not. What's my to hit?
4.
4. Yeah. 1 success.
I had 3 successes. So I had the Empress, the world, and a wand.
The only time I use my gun and it's the worst roll I've done.
All right, so we have a couple of things kind of happen here. Um, so the two people up front are Trixie and Sloan. So both of you draw 1 card.
Draw 1 card.
Hmm.
Ace of Wands.
Ooh.
The Chariot.
Cool. Um, so you shoot, you graze Sloan, who takes 1 health, but then the bullet does slam into the nun. Mostly because
Yeah.
Trixie, with the light in the face, drove the nun right into the path of the bullet, but was going nowhere near her. The way you shot it.
Fuck that nun.
What's your health now, Dave?
I'm at an 8.
Oh, you're just -1 still.
Yep.
All right. So 1 second. So when Lynn looks around, it looks like she's in that communal eating area.
Hmm. All right. Well, I'm gonna see if I can find a way back up to the roof to where my friends are. I click on the light. Oh, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spend a one of my coins
Mhm.
to predict what the killer is going to do. I'm hoping that they're too busy with the people at the cross to worry about me.
You're pretty sure she's gonna try to take out the people by the cross.
All right, so I should be all right. Okay, I'm going to move carefully and I'm going to look for a way to get back upstairs. So I'll
Well, you
follow
see
the
the
way that went.
Okay, so you could go through the door to the hallway, so it's going to take you a little bit.
Mhm.
So what is Sloan, Trixie, and Linda doing?
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying.
try and
God.
circle around to keep them between the nun while I keep trying to saw and weaken the structure.
Okay, what's Sloan doing?
Oh, I'm gonna try to kick her again. I'm a fighter.
That's
I'm
a
I'm
fight back.
going for. Huh?
That's a fight back draw. And remember, you have advantage on that.
I do, yep. Which gives me a
What?
plus, right? On that?
No, it
No.
gives you your nature counts twice.
All right. Then I have
And
3
what is
successes
Linda
on that.
doing? You have 3 successes. What's Linda doing?
Uh, I was really quick googling if pepper spray is flammable, um, because as a cursed as the cursed, I brought a bunch of weapons. So I think after Sloane kicks the dun
Mhm.
away, I'm gonna try and light her on fire with pepper spray and a lighter.
Oh, and Sloane kicks the nun.
Yeah, once.
And then you're going to try to use pepper spray and a lighter, kind of like almost like a blowtorch.
Yeah,
All right, that would be fight back, draw.
I'm
And,
glad it's fight back and not get creative.
well, actually, it probably is get creative, but yeah. Yeah, let's use get creative. It does make more sense. You shouldn't have said anything, but it does make more
No,
sense. Yeah, get creative.
shot myself in the foot. I have disadvantage on
Mhm.
creative. Get creative.
Mhm.
Hey, what does disadvantage mean?
Your nature doesn't count.
So what do I need to hit?
With her, it's a 4.
Man, then 2 successes.
All right.
Better than your one last time.
Yep.
Yeah, but it should have been 3.
You just
So
had
you
to
have,
open your mouth.
so you have several options here that you get to choose from.
Yes.
Um, it did not go as planned, and something far worse happens. It works, but it places you right in the killer's path. It worked, but an ally gets caught in the crossfire. Or you could make up something that I actually agree with that's fitting for this situation.
I mean, listen, all 3 of those options sound fun. Um, uh, I think I'll be right in the killer's. I think it works, but I'm right in the killer's crosshairs.
All right, so you light it up, and the killer partially catches on fire, but then they also stab you with the knife in their hand, and you
Oof.
take 2 health.
All right, I'm down to 8 health.
So now you have -1.
Okay.
Does that
Um,
invoke a fear roll?
yep, I was going to say that. Do a fear roll. The difficulty is 4 because this burnt figure with a knife is
And it's just 1 card.
no, it's all 3.
All
Oh, it's
three.
all 3. Okay. Uh, pull up. All right. Failed.
You take 3 fear.
Hell yeah.
So what does that put you at?
7.
So that gives you a -1 also. So remember, these are cumulative. All right. So Trixie, give me like a get creative roll to see how far you could get through sword, because this is a massive wooden cross. Let's see how you're doing with soaring through this. Plus, you have the stress of your friend's dead body strapped to it.
Well, I figured that would help because it's making it lean, right? Um, I got 4 successes because I got a hermit, hierophant, and a wand, and so the
And the
wand counts
wand
as
is
2.
below you. Oh, that's right,
Oh.
because you have advantage. Yeah. So you'll see all this chaos around you, and you're just kind of making your way through. It's going to take you a little while, but you're actually
Right.
making like amazing progress. Like you have this little sword, this big wooden thing, and you're just chomping right through it.
Now, I do have a question. What is using a fake coin? Is that like your action, or is that something extra?
What do you mean using a fate coin?
So, like, I
Or
can
to
use
use
a
the fated action,
faded action. Sorry.
that's your
Yes.
action. Those are that would be an action.
Okay. All right. So I can't do that right now.
Yeah. You could also, by the way, although in this game it's better to use it for your fatal actions most of the time, you can spend a fate coin for 1 automatic success.
Hmm.
So, so we're back to the top. It's still going to take you a while to get there, Lynn, because this is happening like boom, 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 boom. What is
It's
Sloan doing?
understandable.
So
I'm
this thing
still.
just stabbed Linda.
Uh, just stab Linda. Well,
Mhm.
I'm gonna trip it. I'm gonna trip it. See if I can't
Fight
make it.
back.
Oh, do I get another fate coin for doing all this brave shit?
No, brave shit is not what you get flame coins. You get flame coins for doing stupid shit.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
I got.
Wait, hold on, hold on. The flamethrower's not stupid?
Well, hold on one second. I mean, it's not the. Well, the thing about the flamethrower is, if it worked, it wouldn't have been stupid. It would have been like, bam.
Fair.
I technically got 5 successes because I got 2 pentagrams and I have the emperor.
All right. So you
Emperor of
kind of trip
Doom.
her, and she kind of stumbles a little bit, but she's almost like a monolith. This thing is like, even when you're kicking her, she barely moves. So I mean, you're just like boom. So what is Linda doing?
Oh, one thing, could I do this? I do have a fated action. Could I
Hmm?
say, "Go, Lynn Squad," as I'm running up to heal like two to Linda? Because I do have that
Oh, you
ability.
mean for fear?
Yep, I can heal up to 2 fear.
All right, I'll give you that. You can do that. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. I'm back
I'm
on
like,
top.
I'm coming, Lynn Squad.
All right. Well, luckily, as someone who is already broken inside, I barely noticed this knife wound as I pull out my own knife and give her a knife wound.
All right, that's a fight back.
Bet it is. I'm no longer being creative. I've learned my lesson. So,
And while we're waiting, Trixie, you could do a get creative again to kind of power
Okay.
through.
all right. Uh, that's 3 successes. I'm assuming. I'm assuming a 2 is a success.
Right, you stabbed her, and like you have her burnt and stabbed, but she's still like right in front of you. What did Trixie? I'm assuming when I said to make that draw, I'm assuming Trixie is still just soaring straight through.
Yes, yeah, I'm trying to get this to go down. I only got 2 this time, the lover and the magician.
Right. So you kind of hit a snag a little bit. I mean, you at this point you're like halfway through with this thing, but then you're because you have a partial success, so your saw kind of gets stuck halfway through. So like you're halfway through this, but then it's kind of like stuck in the wood or something.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh no.
Sloan, what are you doing?
Well, fighting her is not really successful. So I'm going to do something stupid because I
Mhm.
like doing something stupid. I'm going to charge forward and try to like plow into Jill in the half cut cross
All
and
right.
try to plow it
Well,
over, push it over.
I'll give you one fate coin for that because that's kind of
Okay,
like. And give me a get creative draw.
that would be 3 successes.
What did you draw for great get creative? That's for 3 successes.
I got a pentagram of 2 pentagram. I got the page of wands, and then I got the king of pentagrams. So the 2 pentagrams is 2 successes, and the 2 would be
All right, so you hit
success.
that
I'm
thing,
assuming.
and you could hear the wood like crack and kind of splinter, and it kind of starts tilting backwards. At that point, you hear this thing let out like this, like combination of like scream and moan, and it just kind of like goes through all of you. Can you all? Well, everyone but Lynn, can you give me fear rolls, please?
What are we aiming for?
4.
I will
Oof.
fail hard.
I have already been taught by Sister McConaughey, so this has no effect on me.
I only had the Wheel of Fortune, so I only had one.
You have one
Uh,
too. And
I
Linda?
I had 2 successes.
All right, so Linda takes one. Trixie and Sloan both take two. All right, so Trixie, you see Sloan hit this thing. It kind of cracked and it's leaning. It hasn't completely cracked, but it's leaning pretty far back. So what are you doing? And the
Um,
Sloan is gripped around it like a linebacker.
right, right. Um, and so the nun is like howling in pain or whatever as this is
But
happening.
she does not look happy. You're not sure if it's pain or not because she's also on fire and she's been stabbed and kicked. but, but she does not look happy by whatever the hell is going on. No,
And she seems like really strong too, right?
I'm naturally so.
Okay, so like I want to creatively use the like swaying of her arms to like jump and put my feet on them right as they're coming towards the cross so that it pushes me so that I hit into Salone, which
Make her
hits.
get, make her get creative, Drew.
All right, let's
Using
see. I've
cross
got
destruction Tai Chi.
what's my number I'm going for?
I'm 4.
4. And I've got -1 right now, so it's 3, right?
But you also your nature counts twice.
Yeah, yep. So let's see. I got a 3 of swords, and I've got a 2 of wands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, you got 4 successes.
Yeah.
Right. So you do that and you go flying into that thing and it snaps and it literally falls and starts rolling off the roof. What is Sloan doing who's holding on to that thing?
Literally scrambling for something to hold on to.
Like
Because
give me a run for it, Drew.
I'm at -2 right now. So this is 4, I'm assuming.
Well no, it'll be with the -2, it'll be 4.
Okay. I have 2 successes.
All right. All right, so you take 1 point of fatigue.
Okay.
You let go of it and you don't fall off the roof with it. But now you have a complication. So you get to pick. Um, Basically, you would fall right into the killer's path. You would drop something important. You would get in an ally's way. You could come up with a complication that makes sense in this situation if I approve it.
I'm pretty sure I dropped my cell phone in the crossbow, both of them.
Okay, so both of them go rolling off the roof.
Because I had both of them in
So,
my hands, so
so Linda's the only one who's basically right in the way of this nun. Um, you're not sure exactly what happened, but something about she doesn't seem so much of a monolith at this point. She actually seems to almost stagger a little bit at this point. Like something definitively gave way with her. Um, Lynn would kind of just be in the tower and climbing and kind of running across the roof at this point. What does Linda do?
I mean, at this rate, I think I gotta keep taking her down, right? Let's what do we? Let's pull out. I do like I just keep having more things in my bag. Uh, uh, but I think it's time for the crowbar.
And don't
Have
forget some of the more wildest fated actions. I don't know how many fate coins you have.
what?
Your fated actions.
The broken
Oh
has
yeah,
some wild fated actions. I don't know how many fate coins you have.
I only have 1 coin, but also my fated actions are pretty like I can learn a truth, I can move unseen, or I can like get really sacrificial with it, or I can ignore fear
Can you
and
also?
penalties.
Yeah, 'cause you could also load penalties. Yeah. So, so what are you doing? You hitting it with the crowbar? Go ahead. That's a
Yeah,
fun
yeah,
fact.
yeah, yeah. Now that you know she's got a knife in her, she's still kind of on fire, and now third weapon.
Hmm.
All right. What am I trying to hit? Number
6 plus whatever your
6.
penalties are. But what are your penalties are right now?
My penalties, I think, are because I got the fear taken care of, so it'd be -1.
Oh, you're just at -1. What's your health?
I only took one. I've only taken one hit. The
Oh, okay, okay. And your fear and fatigue are both fine. So okay, so
my
just
fear
-1.
got, or my fear is at 9, and my fatigue is fine.
Yeah, I healed fear.
Okay,
Yeah.
no, go ahead.
So
It'd be 5.
it's 5. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Ace is good, Star is good, and no, that's it. So 2.
So so you wallop her with the thing, and this is the first time that you've really hit her or anyone hit her, where you get a noticeable reaction. She staggers with that hit, but since you got it, she also stabs you, and you take 2 points of damage. Um, so what is your health now?
I'm now at 7.
7.
Yep.
You're still on -1. I thought, okay, look at you. You're like a rock. All right, so Sloan, you're on the roof. You're watching Linda go toe to toe with this thing.
Uh, Can I like swing myself up and land like behind her and kind of do like a martial arts type maneuver on
Yeah,
her?
that'd be a fight. That would be a fight back, and
All right,
the difficulty is 6 minus whatever your minuses are.
all right. So, I have 3 successes. I got three swords of 3, the emperor, and then I have 7 pentagrams. So,
All right,
actually,
so she's staggering at this point. What is Trixie and Lynn
So,
doing?
so what I want to do is like I see that move coming, and so I want to toss the Molotov cocktail up in the air so that when Salone kicks her, she crashes into the Molotov cocktail.
And you light it, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll give that a get creative because there's a whole stream of activity you got going on over there.
And
Ooh.
Gotta just
I,
go live,
I'm just,
bro.
I, I'm just watching this, and my only comment is, this is this definitely would be approved by corporate. Definitely an entertainment.
So I've got a King of Wands, so that would be
Mhm.
2. I got an
Mhm.
Ace of Cups, so that'd be 1, and then I've got a 5 of Wands, so that'd
Mhm.
be 5, and then if a 5 is within the
Yeah, anything over a 3 is just a full-on success. So you just went boom, and she the Molotov cocktail literally just hit her, and she literally like she was on fire before, but she went up like a friggin' torch, yeah, like just like a bonfire, and she kind of like staggers and falls and kind of just rolls right off the roof in this like huge flame of flaming ball that disappears into the darkness.
Hell yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
let's get
Oh
off
no,
this
that was
roof.
Jill.
Well, we can go camping now.
Now you can go camping.
Now we can do s'mores down there.
Uh,
Yeah,
uh,
I'll collect my stuff and start to head down, I guess.
mhm.
We gotta, get Jill's now partially crushed body probably
Off the
crossing.
crucifix. All right,
We
well, you go
find Jill.
downstairs. You could find the crucifix on the ground
Oh,
around the church.
there's Jill.
And do we find the burnt remains of the?
You find the badly burned remains of the nuns. It's almost just like skeletal at this point.
does somebody want to call the cops, or how do we want to handle this?
Well, basically, I would like to point out that Trixie asked to get gas in front of a witness. So when the cops come here and see a charred corpse, they will likely blame us for murder.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
No, I'm just saying we just give Jill a sea burial and then we go home.
All right. So So you have a little service from the boat, give her a sea burial, and then you guys head back out of the.
Or Jill.
You
All
don't know where
right.
Very
it
sad.
came from, but Linda had it in her backpack with all those weapons.
Oh, that was fun.
Oh, thank you.
I bet that.
Eh.
That was a blast. Are we playing next week?
I can.
Or
we
next
could-
week,
I
or are
don't
we
know.
doing 2 weeks?
Are we
Or are
trying
we
to?
doing 2 weeks? Like, because we skipped a week because nobody could do it. So that's why I'm asking.
Just wait. Hold on one second.
The
Here's my
3rd or the
phone.
10th?
I could. The 10th would probably be better because then when
Okay.
you skip ahead, I won't be at Origins and will actually be able to be here. Otherwise,
All right.
Yeah, the
We'll do
third.
the
The
10th.
third, I'm out
We'll
of
do the
town.
10th.
All right. The 10th it
Well,
is.
does anybody want to run anything?
We
Does
haven't
anybody-
done either Great Mustache or Clover's games, right?
Right.
So if you guys wanted to
Either
do
one of you
one,
wanna run anything?
Yeah, I could do it, or Clover, whichever.
For me, the two options are a Good Omens-like game called As Above, So Below, or a weird Zelda-like game called Orboboros.
I'm okay with either of those, whichever one you want to run.
Yeah, I'm okay with anything. Yeah.
Okay. So on the 10th, we'll be running one of Clover's games. He'll decide, and we will run that. But besides that, you can find pretty much everybody here either on their websites or the links below. And thank you all for being here. Have a great day. Bye, all.
Take care,
Bye
folks.
bye.
See ya.
And